This morning, while Honorable Betty Amongi was organizing her papers for nomination for UPC candidate for the Lira City seat, she made a very interesting discovery. As you know, you're entering the details of your voter details or your NIN number. It so turned out that Honorable Betty, who despite changing her voting location from Oyam to Lira City, where it was witnessed by thousands, it was covered also in the media, we found that Honorable Betty's name is not on the current register for Lira City. If that was not troubling enough, we went further to cross-check, and equally, my name is not on the register. This is the online voter locator system. At the time when she was changing her registration, I cross-checked, my name was there. Two of my daughter's names are in the same polling station. And of course, now I joined with Honorable Betty in that polling station. But as of now, as of this morning, both our names no longer appear on the register. When we went further into the detail, her campaign manager, who is also the UPC candidate for the mayor position for Lira City East Division, his name is also not on the register. I have contacted many of my candidates, and largely most of them appear on the register, but I'm also urging all UPC members and others who may be concerned, who intend to contest for the 2026 election, to cross-check. Because it is surprising for me, who has voted in the same polling station for 4 elections, and I don't just vote for presidential and parliamentary, I have voted for the district election, I have voted for municipal election, I have voted for LC3 elections. I am a 4-term voter in Lira City. But as of today, in September of 2025, my name has disappeared. I have asked my team to follow up. I've also asked through them to get the full register for Lira City, such that we can go through step by step to work out why and how our names can disappear from a register. I do not want to speculate too much on how and why, but it is perturbing and disturbing at this stage of the process that you can have 2 high-profile candidates' names suddenly no longer able to appear on the online process where we do the verification and the voter location details. I honestly believe as we head to the 2026 election, as Ugandans, we deserve something better. This process has got its ups and downs, but definitely I honestly hope and pray that the people of Uganda will be able to hear from their candidates and make the decision at the ballot box. I hope and pray we are not going to have external interferences which will affect the outcome. I am ready to present to the people of Uganda a blueprint which I believe will work in the best interest of the people of Uganda. That has been the mission, and that remains the mission. As UPC, we are going to present a credible, viable, and workable manifesto for the future of the people of Uganda. So once again, I thank you for coming to the headquarters. I apologize again for the time when we've held this press conference, but the matter was a matter of concern, and that is the reason why we postponed it to this time. I'm now going to be available for any questions which you team to the Electoral Commission, and like I said, we are demanding a clear register for what is taking place in Lira, because I've been a voter in Lira, and this so far appears to affect my voting station, and of course the one of Honorable Betty, who has joined me in Lira from Oyam. So for now, it is limited, at least for what we know, is limited to Lira, and that's what we're investigating. Yes.
Is my name. I just want to inquire, is it only the leaders who are not appearing on the register?
Of processing our candidates, like the LC5 candidates, we've been going through their forms, and there are those who are preparing to have their forms fully endorsed. So Honorable Betty is ahead of time in that process, and therefore when cross-checking her voter details, we discovered that her details were not there. That was this morning. When we cross-checked, my details were also not there. And her campaign manager, who's also a candidate, those details are not there. At this stage, it is too early for me to say how widespread it is, how many people are affected. But I can point out that myself, Honorable Betty, and there's Dennis Odongo-Odu, who is currently a city councillor in Lira City and is contesting for the position of City East Mayor. His name is also missing. And this is something you can just go online and cross-check. And I encourage anybody who wants to vote, use the opportunity, cross-check, check your details are there, and so that you can vote. I went physically at the time when we were inspecting the register. I was on the register, I confirmed my details, and I have not changed my location or where I am. So I remain in the same polling station in Lira, but I no longer appear on the register. First is to put this matter, as I have before you members of the press, and that this is happening. This is taking place in real time. And thereafter, I cannot guess what Electoral Commission is going to say or what the reason for it disappearing. So I'm not going to speculate. I know I have been a voter. I have voted. I have participated. I have nominated people. So it is not. It's not like I'm a first-time voter. I have been a 4-time member of Parliament in the same constituency, voting in the same polling station. So it should not be something that my name can just suddenly disappear. And the transfer of Honorable Betty was something which you people in the media covered very, very, very effectively. We were there, the public was there, we changed the voting position. So this is not something we did quietly or it was something which disappeared. It was done in public, and the acknowledgement, the slip which you get when you change the voter location is available. So all the information is available, previous registers are available. I am not making some wild accusation. This is something which is verifiable. I have been a voter, I have been a candidate, and I have been elected in the same position. I think in politics, if you're not making impact, you don't make news or nobody's interested in what you're doing. The fact that we're being given a lot of notice is testament to the fact that what we're presenting is not your run-of-the-mill campaign. We're going deeper, and we're going to push the questions to their logical conclusion. I have been in politics, and I have promised that this election is not going to be business as usual. So if there are those who do not want to listen to what I have to say, they're still going to hear me. It's not a question of either or. The people of Uganda are going to hear what UPC has in offer, and we're ready to present our best foot forward. And I'll do what I can. Whatever is thrown at me, I have got through these obstacles, I'm still going to get through. And I want to assure my members, Jimmy Akena will be on the ballot come 2026. Jimmy Akena will be on the ballot come 2026. I know there are those who don't want me on the ballot, but I'm going to do everything in my power and beyond to be on the ballot. I have been in this politics. I am ready for whatever is there. I'm on the ground. My mobilization abilities have been demonstrated. I think UPC is the only party in this term which has wrestled a seat from NRM in a by-election. UPC is also the only party which has increased its standing, its number of MPs in by-elections in this term. So we have shown that we are ready for the mobilization. We've shown we are ready for even the manipulation which comes with those elections. So we are ready for 2026. So whatever obstacles are being put to derail or deter, I want to assure my members, remain calm, remain focused. We will be on the ballot and we're going to make a very big difference in this 2026 general.